Do we have a little bit from one of the projects, My Crazy Passion film?
Yes, there's a gorgeous film that just went up actually yesterday from one of my contributors. His name's Don Hunt. He put 2 films up yesterday, but I love them both, but my favourite is actually a film about his sister, Em, and she is passionate about all things retro. It is a beautiful film, and we'll listen to a bit of that.
I'm not a minimalist. I hate minimalism. I do have 3 mix masters though. But whenever I buy something, it's usually because of a memory that I have, not that I was born in the 50s or the 60s, but because of growing up, I remember things from my childhood that were from that era, which my mother had or granny had, and that sparks a happy memory. So I like to collect them to continue that happy memory on. Yeah. And some things are too good, and you're too scarce to get them, and you don't dare use them. Because you're too scared if something happens to it, it will break and you won't be able to replace it, because they're getting harder and harder to get the older items. So it's good to give something a new home, and that's something else why I like collecting things, because everything's got a history, it's got a story to tell that we all don't know about, but it's good to take it home and give it a new lease of life rather than going to the shop and buying something new. My family. A bit overwhelmed at times, but very understanding. So I'm lucky on that behalf. I mean, I used to have a lot of stuff for such a small house, but I could have a lot more stuff around. There's a few walls and places that are vacant. The dream would be to have the total retro vintage house. Would be gorgeous with the picket fence and everything just original. Be absolutely perfect. If anyone's got any products for sale, please feel free to drop them off.
And Liz, how long did it take for Don to make that film about Em, the red-headed retro lover? It sounds great.
Yeah, what actually happened with that was he went down to go and visit his family in Easter, and they're down, I don't know if I can't remember now if they're in Victoria or New South Wales, but he travelled down to go and visit them, and he just sat there looking at his sister and went, do you know what, you're a film and I'm going to make it now. So just after their Easter lunch, I think, he just sort of put the camera on her and just put it together, and then came back and did the editing and coughs. So it was actually really quick, and I think he's done a great job.
Can we see it online? Is it up?
It is, yes. And what I might do is I'll share it on Twitter and Facebook, if you like, on the New South Wales pages, and we can
good on
pop
you.
it up there. Would that
stick
work?
it up on our statewide Afternoons Facebook page, and we'll stick that on our 92.5 ABC Central Coast Facebook page as well. That's Em, Red-Headed Retro Lover, Don's second My Crazy Passion film. And how's he going with the process of making films? He seems to be loving it.
He's going great, actually. Don has actually made an objects story as well, and then these 2 My Crazy Passion films. And he actually, I think he's probably on the point of going on to something a little bit larger. We're going to try and sort of find something. Sometimes we can do special projects in regions, and I think I'm looking for that now for my masterclass group. They're ready to move a little bit further afield.
So you've found a budding Steven Spielberg on the Coffs Coast in Don.
I think so. I think I've got a few.